Hello and welcome in. Welcome to Tammy Loves Vintage. This is where I share with you all sorts of vintage creations, ideas, treasures, whatever I see that I think you might like. I try and share with you. Earlier today, I shared a painting job I was on, so you just never know whatever I'm into, but I do try to share as much as possible. And tonight, I'm going to share a box that I got from Michelle with the Vintage Daisy. I am going to be doing 6 pages in her journal on Friday. And there are 5 of us doing this in a group called the Crafty Bunch. It's a free group that you can look for up in your, if you go to your own Facebook, and up at the very top in the search bar, you can type in the Crafty Bunch. And it's a private group, so there'll be a tab and you can just ask to join. And Cheryl will let you in. And then on Friday, I think it starts at noon Central. Let's see, hang on, let me check my, there it would be in my messenger. Let me check. There's not an ad, but see, I just looked at it the other day. I guess I didn't write anything in it, so it's still down a little bit. Where the heck is it? Sharon, Marianne, Lorraine, Randy, Michelle, Debs, Jess. Where the heck is it? Okay, it must. Oh, you guys. So, am I in the wrong? Am I not me? Maybe it's under Tammy Loves Vintage. Let me see. Messenger offers 2 different things. Oh no, Diana, we almost did, but no, not done yet. We had in the foyer, the whole foyer is done. We just have a little bit of touch-ups to do tomorrow. And then let's see. Okay, I changed it to Tammy Loves. Where is it? I don't want to tell you the wrong times. I know I've been talking to Cheryl and the girls in the group, but I don't see it. It's been on Messenger. And then the living room that I was doing, I got everything done but one wall behind the fish tank, and then part of that big wall. I called it, it was like 4 o'clock and I was done. Done. Stick a fork in me, I was done, and I know the girls were feeling the same way. And I thought, we're going to need something to do while the guys are there. I can't find it. Let's see, I shared it on my page here not too long ago. So let me pull up my page and see if I can find it that way. I went right to it last night. I don't know why I'm having trouble. But anyway, the guys are moving the fish tank in the morning, and I don't know how long it's going to take them to do that. So I thought, well, we'll have some things we could do while they're doing that. So here it is. Okay, so I just scrolled back. I posted it 5 days ago, so I need to share it again. I'll do that. But this is what it looks like, and it's Heidi. It's Heidi and Cheryl and Michelle and Anne and me. So the Joyful Artistry by Heidi, Mama P's Crafty Creations, the Vintage Daisy, and Anne's Create and Share. You guys have heard me talk about every single one of those ladies. They are all awesome and very vintage. And the idea is that we were making these books to be authentically vintage, and so use our treasures and things. And you're working, oh, Julie, that's awesome. She's making pockets like I showed her yesterday. Hi, Judy from Dublin, Ohio. You're not far from me at all. Thank you. Yeah, when you put the brown underneath it, it looks completely different. Yes, it was very tiring, but it's such a, I think my job is tiring, but when you get to do faux finishes and be creative like that, it's like an art on the wall, and it kind of is, it's kind of satisfying, and it's kind of rewarding too. So, hello again, Claudia. So before I do that though, I want to show you the project we just finished tonight in the group. All kinds of things happening with this thing. This was day 2 of it. And this is how we finished it out. So I laid down a rice paper from Would You Bend, Posh Chalk, I believe is the company this paper came from. And then the molds are from the Felicity mold. And then there's another mold with the leaves on it. And darn, one of the girls wanted to know that. And it is from a redesign by Prima. One of you girls were in my group and asked me which one it was. It was this one, the redesign from Prima. I just used that little tiny one. And then I had a cheapy mold. I don't know where it came from. But that's I used that one from it because I thought it matched these pretty well. So, I used a couple little shorties in that one from that mold. And it was just like a cheapy Temu mold or something. Could have been a Walmart. I don't know. It was one of those really thin, but I thought it matched. So anyway, put the paper down, painted around, mixed our paints to match the edges because the paper actually stops right here and it stops right here. So we did that. And then I made the molds. Some are with Formflex, some are with that DAS. It's right here, actually, the DAS clay. It's red and white package. And let those dry for about a week. And I let them dry flat on tile. And then painted them. And I used alcohol inks and Modern Masters Harvest Bronze. And then of course, my gold leaf rub and buff on top. So that's how we did all of the molds. And then I adhered the molds with Titebond Quick and Thick. And then I added a Stickles necklace, and then I used Nuvo drops to color her dress. The spots on her dress were kind of big, so I used the Nuvo drops because I wasn't sure about all that sparkly glitter. And then I added part of a netting from a really old hat. And then I matched a button to the patina and stuff on the molds. And then I did the rub and buff around the sides, if I didn't mention that. Oh, and one more thing, I got a new stamp in and I did black crackle and gold crackle. So let me see if I can't give you guys a close up, but this is one of the projects that we did in the group. So there you can see the gold crackle and the black crackle. Actually, there's a lot of the gold and there's some of the black coming through. I just hit and missed with that crackle stamp. So I'm looking for the stamp there. Mostly there's a little bit more of it right there. You can kind of see it. There you can see a lot of the gold. And then there you can see some of the black crackle. So I used the same stamp and did it twice. Let me grab a drink there. And then here's how the molds turned out. And I used alcohol ink over the bronze spray. Now they're not dry yet. We just finished them over there, and I told him I was going to jump on over here. And so while it was my glue's still wet, you can still see some of my Quick and Thick. It'll dry clear. And anyway, I thought it turned out really great. See the netting? It just gave her a little dimension. It kind of broke up the dress a little bit, but I absolutely love it. I need to trim that. Oh no, that's glue. I thought it was still some of the netting because I didn't want any of the netting to show above the button. But anyway, we just finished this over there, so I told him I was going to jump over here and do this with her. But yeah, turned out really, really great. I'm happy with her. I think she's great. So now, thank you, Judy. So it's been a big day. It's been a big night. The picture is from Would You Bend. I bought a couple of their Posh Chalk, rice papers, and I was going to put them in I have a lot of Would You Bend on my website for sale at TammyLovesVintage.com. There's a Would You Bend tab, and I was going to put some of their papers, and then I got some just to, I'm going to have a sip of wine. Anyway, I usually just do wine on Tuesday nights with Julie, and she wasn't able to make it tonight. We were going to fly on the wall, and she had to work late. So I probably will sell it in the group. We'll do our sale. We always do our sales over there. I've just been so busy. I've got stuff piled up to do a nice sale over there for the girls, and I just haven't had a chance to do one for about a month. It's going to be close to a month before I can do one. Anyway, so that's why I had wine poured, because I knew Julie was coming, and we always have a glass or two. And then she ended up and had to work late, and so I'm just having it without her. Half the time, so I'm so enthralled in what I'm making that I don't get out to the kitchen to get any wine, and hers is sitting in here when she comes in to unpack. So I was all prepared for her, and then she couldn't make it. Now I am opening the right box. Yeah, I have another box. I have my box from Lindy for the gosh, I didn't touch up my makeup. I'm a mess. I have a box over there for makeup. Oh, so tired. A box over there for the mystery box challenge for the last Sunday of the month, that I for a moment thought, oh gosh, I hope I'm not opening the wrong one, but I'm not. So will you put up a link for the molds? I can. The Felicity mold is not on Amazon yet. I'll look and see, but it's not on Amazon, and I don't know if this one is, but I'll look and see. So I'll just leave it lay there. I'll lay it on top of that board so I remember to do that for you. So I'll just type it in your comment when I find it. Yeah, no, I don't want people to not follow me because I have some wine. Just know I don't do it very often, but today was a night I kind of don't mind having a glass of wine. We're doing a friendship journal exchange. Most of you know about it. I just told you it's going to be this Friday. Oh, shoot, and it went away. And so I've got to look for it again before I even looked to see when it was. I told you who all was in it, and then I forgot to look and see. Tammy Loves Vintage. I know I've got to scroll back 5 days. Hang on. Show us what you made. That was Friday. There it is. Okay, so it's this Friday, August 16th. It starts at noon. That's what I thought. Noon Central. So that would be 1 o'clock Eastern. And it starts with the Vintage Daisy. That's Michelle right here. She's adorable. Michelle. And that's whose box I have. So Michelle is kicking it off first. And then I am second. So that's me. And then let's see. Who's after that? Anne right here. I learned so much from Anne at Anne's Create and Share. And then next one is Joyful Artistry by Heidi. And Heidi is just precious. You would love her. Like, all of these girls you're going to love. And then the last one up is Mama P. She's in charge of everything. And her name is Cheryl. And you'll learn. And Cheryl cooks too. Like, she's the best. So I feel like it's a very fitting, curated group of ladies. I feel like we are all super vintage lovers and pretty much pull out a lot of lace and a lot of old things and create things with them. So those girls are a lot more journal experienced. And I think I only got in because I'm vintage. So I am the least journal experienced of all, but I think we're going to be fine. So nothing wrong with, oh yeah, I know, but it is when I put her out here in your face. It's an apple. I've never had apple wine, but it's good. So anyway, this is from Michelle at the Vintage Daisy. And the idea is that we made a book together. We talked about it at length several times. And 1 month ago, right about now, you go look in the teens on a Friday. So, I think I told you the date last night too. It would have been July. Where's July? There's July. Would have been either the 12th or the 19th. If you want to scroll back in my feed, it would either be the 12th or the 19th. I don't know. The 12th or the 19th. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But that's when we actually put our books all together. If you're in the Crafty Bunch, scroll back to those dates. Or if you just want to see mine, you can scroll back to mine. I used a Minute Rice box to create my cover of my book, and then I added my pages, and I messed it all up, so I couldn't finish. I had to finish the next day, but a lot of us had to go back the next day and work. So look, it's pretty paper. It's like Dina's designs. She always uses turquoise. Okay, so let's see. Oh my gosh, this feels like her book. So we were to create a book with the cover. Okay, Debbie, I'll send it right over. We created a book cover, and then we added the pages in, and then we decorated our cover, and that's it. Then we mailed it, each of those ladies in a row. So the list that I read you mailed to the next person. So I mailed mine to Anne, and Michelle was above me. So Michelle mailed hers to me. And then after this Friday at, I'm on at 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern. As soon as I'm finished, I will box this up and send it to Anne. But there's a little twist to it. There are 30 items in this box, give or take. You were supposed to put around 30 and send them. And the idea is that we can use some of them in this person's book. It gives us a feel for what that person likes and their colors and all of that sort of thing. If we don't know for sure, which I think we all follow each other and we kind of know what each other likes, but we get that. And then we can either keep it for our stash or use it in their book or a little bit of both. And then if I keep 5 items, then I'm supposed to replace it with 5 items, and all then the total go to the next person. So they'll go everything, this book with the finished 6 pages, and whatever I don't keep out of here, I'll replace, and then all of this goes on to Anne. Okay, got that? That's a lot, but and anyway, and I don't even know if I'm allowed to do this. It's too late. I didn't want to message Cheryl to ask her. Michelle said to open it. I talked to her a few days ago. We were talking about something else, and then I told her I got her stuff, and she's like, "Did you open it yet?" And I said, "No, I haven't." She said, "Go ahead and open it." So I thought I would do it with you guys. And the only reason I'm doing it now is because I'm going on a buying trip to Springfield, Ohio. It's about an hour and 30 or 45 minutes, about an hour and 45 minutes away from here, give or take, say 2 hours. And we spend the night. We go twice a year during what they call the extravaganza. It's a huge 3-day event, and we've had our reservations for months. And I just realized a couple of days ago that this event is happening while I will be at Springfield. If I wait and miss our morning, because we usually leave early in the morning, like 5, 6, something like that. And if I wait until I'm done, I'll finish at 3 o'clock. It's almost 2 hours to get there, and the thing closes at 5. So I will miss the whole day, and we have hotel reservations. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I've packed up a lot of things for Michelle, but I want to go through her 30 things. I want to get a feel for her style so that I can be sure whatever I pack is going to be right for her. I already know her style, and I saw her make her book, so I kind of know, but I just want to see. And like, if she put anything in there that I'm like, oh, I should have grabbed whatever, I'll have it with me. The other thing is, when I'm there, I won't be able to use my glue gun. I'm going to be in the parking lot. A lot of you said go to the motel or the hotel front desk and do it in the lobby, or do it, maybe there's someplace they'd let you use, or they let you check in early, but the hotel is maybe 30 minutes away from where we are shopping, and that's just more time lost. So I think I'm just going to walk to the car, unload my cart, do my thing, and then get back to shopping. So that's why I opted to go ahead and open it. So Cheryl, if you see this, I hope that I'm not breaking any rules. I hope it's okay. I think the other girls will probably open theirs while they're live, but I will spend my entire hour, not to worry, up there. But let's take a look at this masterpiece, because it's a masterpiece. I can't believe I'm going to have it in my hands. Now, I have alcohol ink, and I can't get it off. I tried to wash it, and I was just practicing because I was going to do a different way. And then I thought, I just want to try this alcohol ink. It looked like the right color, and it was, and it worked. And so I just messed with 1 or 2 and look at my mess. And then I thought I better put some gloves on, but it was too late. So I'm going to keep this so I can wrap her book back up. And I'm not going to do any pages. I'm not going to do anything. We're just going to share it and, you know, kind of dissect it together. So she's got, oh, so she's got like a little, okay, let's see. This must untie. Oh my gosh, I already can't do it. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm nervous about it. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Okay, Michelle, what the heck? There we go. Okay. Oh, it's a, okay. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. All right. So there's that. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's got, oh, this is just, oh, look. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dear friends, she is just precious. Look at this. This is just a card. Oh, wow. Look at this. Holy smack. She's sewn it. She's left her strings on there, which she knows we all love. Like, this is fabulous. Dear friends, thank you for adding your own special touches and love to my journal. I can't wait to hold it in my hands again. Michelle, hope you find a few treasures to add to your own journals in my shared stash. And look, pretty penmanship. Like, she's just, I want to be Michelle someday. She's amazing. Look at that. That's her note to us. Could you just die? Like, could you just die? Like, yeah, I could just die. So, all right. So she wrapped her journal in like a tea towel with this fantastic lace on it. It's beautiful. Never would have thought to do that. And look at this book. Oh my gosh, all of the strings and things. Oh my gosh, Michelle. You guys, just take a moment and maybe screenshot it and just study all of the little elements. Let's break it down together. She has mixed papers and fabrics. And like, look at her little, like she's just left all of her threads intact. Can you see that? Yeah, I've learned a lot from Michelle as far as, we talked about this with art and being looser. And she's just very, like I would make, you know, I would want my paper to be like right side up, like, you know what I mean? This is upside down. Like I'm too snobby. Like I'm too, not snobby, but I'm too, not perfect. I don't know. It's not perfect, believe me, but I can't think of the right word, but I'm not loose enough. You know what I mean? I'm not like free enough to allow my creativity to just come out of me like this. But I love the mix of papers and fabrics. And like, this is a little, like probably the cuff on a sleeve, I'm going to guess. And it still has the little snaps on it. Can you guys, I have my light kind of glaring because I wanted you to be able to see. I'm sorry. Yes, raw and organic. That's great. That's better words. I never have the words. Thank you guys. Uptight. Yeah. OCD. Yeah, there you go, Catherine. There you go. Particular. Yes, you guys always have the words for me. Thank you. But yeah, look at that. Okay, now I haven't even opened it yet, but there's her spine, and it just continues on around. She's done some zigzag stitching. She's just done some haphazard, loose stuff. Now, see, I would have cut some of this, and she hasn't, and I love that she didn't. Love the little polka dots. Love this. And I know part of this is a child's dress or a child's, I think it was a dress that she took apart and made this book cover. So let's open the cover. So she has made, and it's kind of a soft cover. It's soft. It's very soft. See that? And I watched her do this, but I don't, it looks like it's just cardboard, and you can even see a bit of it here. Gosh, I kind of want to rough it up for her. I got a new tool. But I'm not going to. I'm not touching her cover. That's her baby. And then she might have done a spray adhesive or some sort of glue and then zigzagged around the edge and did all of that before she added her, after she added her pages, I betcha. And then I think she said she coffee stained, which is very similar to tea staining. You just use a different product, I guess. And then she added muslin in here for reinforcement. I didn't know to do that. Darn it. But I love that idea. And so then she's got a hymn. I should turn it around so you guys can see. Then she's got a hymnal and then another page. Oh my gosh, look at the writing on that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's beautiful. And then just some blank pages because we are all supposed to be decorating 6 pages. There's another piece out of that. Looks like some kind of a document book, a railway. It was a railway company book. More hymnal, part of a ledger. Oh, look, and she made a little fold out. Oh, see, this is advanced work for me. Here is another language. Now, is it German? I don't think it could be German. It might be German. I don't know. I better not say. It kind of has that look, but then it could be French. I'm not sure. And then from an old typing, is it a typing book? Where you learn, because it's got bold and italic. And yeah, I bet it's from an old typing book. All of the different fonts. So these are her pages for us to decorate. And we're supposed to take 5 or 6, they said. However many. And then another piece of her ledger. Wow, Michelle, that is just dynamite. Let's see here. So when I was trying to, they sent the directions, like how to do it. And I was so confused because first she said you need X amount of papers. I think she said like 12 pieces of paper in a certain size. And when you cut it to this size, you will have 24 pages, I think she said. Well, I kept only getting 12 pages. And I'm like, I don't understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then she said add some extra, which she did. But when you do books, the lingo or the language or whatever you want to call it is just like a book that you're reading. This is page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I couldn't understand it. I think I even reached out and asked, and the explanation I couldn't understand through texting. And so I was talking about it on one of these videos and you guys explained it to me. And I'm like, the light bulb went up. I'm sure you guys saw the weight of the world go off of my shoulders at that moment. And I'm like, oh, I get it. So when I tell you I don't do these, I really don't do them. I've got the stuff to do them. I just don't do them. I haven't done them. So, super stoked to be one of them that I can do. Let's see. Do you have to decorate 5 or 6 pages? No, I think you can skip around. I hope I'm going to skip around. Yay, Phyllis found me live. This is Michelle's. This is Michelle. I'm sorry, at the Vintage Daisy. Michelle at the Vintage Daisy. Hi, Maureen. The box. It is a box from the pantry. It's a box from the pantry. I don't know what you mean for sure. You are wonderful. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Mona. You're OCD too. Yeah, I need to loosen up. Okay. I'm hearing all the words now. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you guys are funny. So you can take many chargers to places and run a fan. You could do that with the glue. Nah, it's just paper on paper or lace or whatever. And I've got that art glitter glue that I love. I'm not going to mess with it. And you know what? It's not like I can't say, okay, this is how I'm going to lay out the page and then screenshot it, have Julie screenshot it and hold it and go to the next, you know what I mean? And bring it home and glue it all down. If I have to, I don't think I'll have to, but I might have to glue 2 or 3 things or something like that, but I think I'll be fine. So, yeah, wow. I wish I could have a book redo, not the cover. I'm happy with my cover. I wasn't at first, but I kept tweaking it and we got it together. You guys helped me get it and I ended up very happy. It took me 3 videos, I think, to get it. Yeah, I know, Shelley, but I didn't, duh, I didn't know. I just think when she said how many pages, I'm thinking this is a page, and 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 this is a page. If you're going to rip out a page, you can't just rip out the front, you rip out the whole page. You know what I mean? So I was counting the whole page. So nothing was making sense to me. I'm like, I don't get it. And then somebody said, the front is 1, and the back of it is 2, and the next one is 3, like a book. And I'm like, oh yeah. That makes perfect sense. When you hear it, it makes sense. But when you're trying to figure it out, I couldn't figure it out. I should quit telling you guys how unsmart I really am at things. You know, we're all good at some things and we're not good at others. So let's see. Did she have it in a bow? No, it wasn't a bow. It was like a little mini knot. I'm not going to do that as tight as she did. So that I could, that's not what it looked like. Oh, I forgot to put her little card in there. This is amazing. Who would have ever thought of that? Although this isn't her first journal on a journey either. I missed that. Let me see here. Thank you, Maureen. Shelley, bring some wax paper to put over what you do so nothing gets stuck together. Oh, Nancy, fabulous idea. Bring some parchment to put in between. There you go, Linda. You girls, thank you. That's a great idea. I'm gonna make myself a note right now. Parchment paper. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna lay it over here. That'll remind me. Thank you for that tip. That's an awesome tip because yes, how would you be able to fold it? Yay, thank you guys. That's awesome. So I'm just going to leave it like that so I can get into it easily and not lock myself out. Tying it in a knot. So, oh, Michelle, wow, I wish she were here. Her husband is having some health issues right now that are pretty severe, so she is, in here. She is dealing with that, and both mentally and physically for both of them. So if you have an extra prayer, Michelle at the Vintage Daisy could surely use it. I know we've all been sending them like back to back to back. Yeah, it's sad. So, okay. These are her 30 items. She way more than 30 items. I'll see, I'm counting every one. I did put in a little bit extra, but I think she's put in a lot extra. But when we were talking, she said, I put a couple of extra things in there because I knew I wanted you to have. And I'm supposed to keep some stuff if I want to keep it, which that's the rule anyway. I can already tell you she put this in for me and I'm keeping it. It's velvet. Oh, you know me in velvet. You know what? I might have to use, I'm not going to tell you guys what I want to try and do between now and then. Yay. Okay, that's a keeper. Oh, look at this. So these things are things that we can put in her journal or keep. And I want to try and keep, you know, flatter things. Like we can't put this in a journal. Oh, there's something in here. Okay. Oh, it's an old Sucrets box. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, Mary. I can't read it. Oh, Mary. Something without sin. I can't read it. It's a Catholic medallion. It's amazing. Wow. That tells me I want to take a needle and thread too. That reminds me of that. See, there's going to be something like that I need to, yeah, this box is everything, is it not? Yeah. Yeah, Michelle's got great stuff. Oh, this is neat. It's like must have been I was going to say a necklace. I'm not sure. But it's got 3 holes. So I was thinking a necklace, maybe a Christmas ornament. I'm not sure. It's beautiful. Here, this is pretty. That would make a really pretty frame in it, and it's not super high. But yeah, wouldn't that be a pretty frame? It's really pretty. Oh my goodness. It's a, what is this? It's a turkey feather with a leg on it. Look. See, it's a claw. It's a claw with a feather. What the heck? See, oh, ignore my blue fingers. I was messing around with alcohol inks. I haven't made it to the kitchen sink. A scapular medal. Okay, Catherine. Love those old Sucrete boxes. Yeah, that's a really old one. That's a crazy looking pin. Here's some little books. Oh, look. Springfellows Parade. Looking for a date. It's upside down. 1965. But it's got all the little cartoon drawings in there, if you can see. Sweet. There's one book. Here's another book. Manchester Federal Savings, Market Street, 1948. Oh, and it's just a little journal book. Now that should go in. That should be a tuck for her to write in. And it matches the color of her book. I kind of like this medallion too, or metal. Tape measure, always nice. A big key, a beautiful pin. Another beautiful, oh, this is a shoe clip. I know that because it's got the clip on the back. I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure. The ladies would put that down on the top of their shoe. Oh, look, she used one of these when I just watched her video today, but the thing's missing out of the top. She made this into a dangle. It's out of ivory, and it's a little flower carved. That's neat. Here's a little blue pin. Here's another purple, my fingers, cameo. Here's a, oh, look at that little crown. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. There's another medallion, medal. And here's a little, look at this. I had an artist friend who could make up assemblages and necklaces. Oh yeah, I love those. They have those at Springfield, a lot of those. The books are awesome. There's two more books. Now I have these books in my website. I don't think I have any red ones left. I had red and green. I think the red ones are gone. But they're great little books. This one is Hiawatha by Longfellow. And I don't know if it's dated or not. But they're all stories like that you've heard of. I'm not seeing a date in it. But these books are awesome. Voyage to Lilliput. Oh, wow. Look at those pages. How brown they are. You wouldn't have to ink those babies. And then a couple more. She's got a button and a pearl button. And then, oh, she's got two of those little flowers. And then some little hanging down pearls. These things. That's pretty awesome. That little hang down pearl. And then this awesome box, Schraffs, S-C-H-R-A-F-F-T-S. It's tin. It's beautiful. It's beautiful all the way around. So that's her, she sent her treasure box. So I laid out some items from that. But yeah, you can't use that in her box. In her book, I mean. Let's see, how was those in there? Never get the stuff back the way she had it. There's 3 of those little beads in there. Okay. There's that. Let's see what's in here. She way oversent. She's got quite the stash of goodies, though. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at these. Look at this button card with the little kids. Look at that. I've never seen an old, and it's old. Look how old. Oh my gosh, that needs to go in her book. She always does things with little kids. And her dress was a little kid, and the green on his shirt matches. Oh, ignore that chatbot thing. I don't know why they keep putting that up. You guys don't do anything with that. What is this? Oh my gosh. Look at this. It's a butterfly. Oh my gosh. I have to keep it. Anne, you're getting this box next. Guess what's not going to be in there? This and this for sure. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Anne. Michelle, I love it. I love that. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1936. A whole calendar, a whole intact calendar. An old card. Now it doesn't, it does have a little bit of writing on there. I'll say it doesn't have like a postal stamp or anything. Oh, another card. I don't know that I thought to send some cards. Oh, and look at these pictures. Like a frameable. Oh gosh. Beautiful. Beautiful writing. What a beautiful card. I love that too. Sorry, Anne. And then a book, Japan British Exhibition 1910, official program. Oh, that page is amazing. And you know me and all of my fonts, large and small. You know what I mean? This is like a play or something. I don't know. Look at all these. So when it doesn't look like a regular book page. You know what I mean? So when I tell you, I look at the fonts, like if you're following me shopping and you see me in a book section, I'll open a bunch of books and I'm looking for stuff like this. That's not just your typical typing, you know, it's the fonts are bigger. That job we're on had the tiniest writing in a book I've ever seen. This is fabulous. This is like an old lady's home journal, but only smaller. Like the ads in those kind of old magazines, if you can get them, you get stuff like this. Like somebody asked me about if I ever got ads, and I sent him a picture. When I had my shop, when I first opened my shop, I found a little countertop that had a little lit glass thing, and it was in pretty poor condition. But the glass was there, and the light worked, and I painted it all out, and then I used all ads from old magazines. And it was really cool. I sent her a picture of it. It was pretty cool. Wow, look at this one with the lions. Look how beautiful that is. Beautiful. Wow, and see, like all of these, like there's no reason, like even the cover of this is beautiful. See that? But I'm back to this, like there's no reason you couldn't, like look, use that like that right there. I wouldn't tear this book apart, but I've got other things that would fit in there. But see what a neat picture frame that would make. Love it. Yeah, these are fantastic. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Suede gloves. Sterling silver pocket knife. Sterling silver bag tag. How pretty they made their ads and, you know, things back then. Just so pretty. Oh, we have Royal Worcester corsets. WCC corsets received the medal and diploma at the World's Columbian Exposition in 1893. And then they have the carriage builders. And then they have $4 hand-sewed French patent leather shoes for $4. Cool. Isn't that? That's so fun to look at. Ooh. But wait, there's more. It is a treasure trove. You're right. A really well starched and pressed handkerchief. A child's, oh, look at the little, oh, look at that, look. All the little stitches down the front. And I love this little pleating. We just did something with that. What the heck did we do? Oh, it was that doll that I'm still waiting on Randy to mount on that board for me. This looks like just a piece of lace trim, still in its original wrapper, and it's satin. In its original wrapper. Oh my gosh. And then an embroidered pillowcase. Oh, Michelle. Like, wow. She probably starched all of this out herself. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. So I'm going to go through it. I'm going to pull a couple things for me and a couple things for her. I think you guys can probably tell already what I was setting aside. So let me do that with you. Well, I don't want her to know exactly what I'm saving if she happens to see this. But she might want to know what I chose. I do. I love this. I have a lot of doll dresses, but I love this part, and I just cut mine all up. I should keep that, but I feel guilty keeping these two awesome things from Anne. I'm gonna pass them on. I'm not gonna be greedy, stingy. And this one's awesome. If I was keeping a book, I would keep that one because this one has that color, and the color is always a no for me. I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to keep this because I can see this on one of our boards. Hi, Sherry. I'm going to keep this because I absolutely love it. And I'm going to keep this because it's velvet, and she knows me in velvet. I've already gotten some velvet from her in the past. I'd like to keep the crown. So that's my 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need 5. I need one more thing. And gosh, I kind of want to keep this big medal, but I'm going to let her have that. I think this will be my number 5 right here. That's my choice out of this stuff to keep. And then I think I'm going to put some things in her journal, but I'm not sure. So I'm just going to add these things in a little bag. And I'm going to find something to work in this as a frame. We'll see. It might be too thick. But that would be great in one of my tuck pockets. Oh, no problem, Rula. That would be great in one of those pockets that we tuck. I've already packed my stuff up. And then this would be great to sew these together on something, maybe. If not, I'll pass them on to Cheryl as well. So, okay. So I'll have to replace the number of items that I kept out, but I'm not exactly sure. So I'll wait and do that when I get home. I'll write down how many I have for me. I'll write down how many I packed for her. And then I'll replace whatever I need to replace here. And then I can repack her box. Let's see, this stuff was wrapped in this, wasn't it? Yeah, because her book's already wrapped over there. And this, I feel like it was in something else. Oh, it was. It was in this. Okay, I thought so. Okay, hang on. So this will go in here. Gosh, she's really good. See when I tell you guys how I'm not that great? And yeah, she knows how to set the bar. These girls, all of them do. Gosh, she's amazing. Okay. I didn't know what to send, you know? I don't know. Okay, so then that will go in. And then this was wrapped in that. And then I can dig it all back out later. But see, then there's no reason for me to take all of this. Because by the time we have we have these big pull carts. And we have our purses. We have suitcases, 2 suitcases, 2 little coolers. And our, let's see, our pull cart, our purse, our cooler, and then if it's cold, you know, whatever, coats, umbrellas, and, you know, in the back of a Jeep, there's not ton more room because those pull cards take up a lot of room. So then I'll have to take my tripod thing and then her stuff. So yeah, so that's why I kind of wanted to open it, because now this gives me an idea of what I'm taking of hers for her. So yeah, I'm just different. Yeah, but Gloria, I'm learning. That's what's so fun about this. And so like she's passing ideas and just ways to do things with me, and I'm sharing them with you, and I'm pointing out things that you might not even notice. You know, like everybody sees different things. So I'm kind of pointing out things that you guys might not think of. I don't know. It's just, we're just sharing. So yeah. So hi, Dee Dee. Hey, honey, I'm about done. I'm going to get going. So I've got Michelle's book here. I'm going to put these things in a little bag, and I'm going to take them with to possibly put in her book on Friday. We will see. Well, I'm in an event on Friday doing our journals. If you remember, a month ago, we built our books, and then we were supposed to trade journals. And then on Friday, we open our stuff and we build 5 or 6 pages in that person's journal. And then they do mine, and we back to back of each other on our pages and in the Crafty Bunch this Friday. And I'm on at 2 o'clock here and in the Crafty Bunch. And I didn't want to take everything with me. I only have an hour. I want to try to get my 5 pages done. And I'm going to the Springfield Antique Market. And I talked all about it last night and tonight. And then I also wanted to share, so I don't want to pack more than I need. And then we finished this project in our private group tonight, and I kind of wanted to share that with you guys as well. I added like a black crackle stamp, and then I did a gold crackle stamp over it. You can see just hints of it. And added her necklace, added some spots on her dress. I added some netting from an old hat over her dress. And it's still kind of crumpled from being in the drawer. I've got to lay it out. And then we made our clay molds. We used the rice paper, which is from Posh Chalk with Would You Bend, and then painted out all of the molds and laid them out how I wanted to do them. Golded on the edges. Oh, and the paper like only comes to here, and it comes clear down to here. So I painted out the whole thing to make it match. And then I backed it with a big invoice thing. And for those of you that heard me talking about the paper company that I was super stoked about, I had to message her today because I hadn't heard back. And she said she'd found my old account. She said once I mail her the licensing, she would put it through and send me my passwords and stuff. And I never heard back from her. So I thought, well, maybe I didn't qualify. So I emailed her this morning before I went to work, and I heard back from her today that I was approved, and she just forgot to send me my password. So I'm so glad you reached out to me. I totally forgot. She said, actually, I read your email, I replied to you, and then I went ahead and set you up. And she said it was done, and I forgot about it. So yay. So I'm going to be carrying some pretty awesome papers. I'm really excited about it. I've never seen anybody carry them of all the people I follow. So I'm excited. You have been such a marathon. Yeah, I know, Dee Dee. I've been busy girl. So anyway, you guys, you're looking at things in a completely different way. Good, Sherry. Yes, I feel like I give people inspiration when they're out shopping. And I hear that a lot of times, that people say, I never would have thought to do that, or I never would have thought to look at that, or whatever. So anyway, you guys, getting late again. I'm going to go. We had another big day tomorrow to finish that paint job up. That I showed you today. And yeah, so I kind of want to get Michelle's stuff packed, and I want to pull a couple things now that this has inspired me, and now that I've actually seen her book, I've got a couple little ideas. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. I always feel like I need an excuse to say goodbye. Oh, Marilyn, we were on back to back. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were live. I'm so sorry. I'll watch you when I climb in bed tonight. Actually, I'll turn you on when I'm done now and listen while I'm cleaning up. How about that? Oh, good. Yes, sweet dreams to you too, Dee Dee. I'm glad you caught it. So I'll see you all later. Have a great evening, and I will see you probably tomorrow. Bye-bye.